My father abandoned me for his new family, so I seduced his new wife and destroyed his second chance at happiness. I was 15 when my father walked out on us, leaving nothing but a note on the kitchen counter and the faint smell of his cologne lingering in the hallway. The note was brief, almost clinical in its tone, explaining that he had found someone new and needed to start fresh. My mother found it first, and I watched her crumple to the floor like a paper doll, her sobs echoing through our small apartment for what felt like hours. The months that followed were a blur of financial struggles and emotional devastation. My mother worked double shifts at the diner just to keep us afloat, coming home with grease stains on her uniform and exhaustion etched into every line of her face. I picked up a part-time job stocking shelves at the local grocery store, watching other families shop together while I counted down the minutes until my shift ended. 3 years passed before I heard from him again. A wedding invitation arrived in our mailbox, elegant and expensive-looking, with gold embossing that caught the light. He was marrying someone barely 10 years older than me, a woman who looked like she had stepped out of a magazine with her perfect teeth and designer clothes. The invitation felt like a slap in the face, a reminder that we had been so easily replaced. My mother threw the invitation away without a second glance, but I fished it out of the trash later that night. Something about the whole situation ate at me, a burning resentment that grew stronger with each passing day. I started researching his new life online, scrolling through social media posts that showed him living in a sprawling suburban house with a perfectly manicured lawn and a three-car garage. The woman he married was named Sarah, and she had a daughter from a previous relationship who was about my age. They looked happy in all their photos, like the perfect blended family that he had never tried to create with us. I found myself studying her face, memorizing her features, wondering what made her so special that he would abandon his own son for her. College came and went in a haze of part-time jobs and student loans. I studied business, driven by a desire to prove myself worthy of the father who had never bothered to attend a single graduation or birthday. My mother remarried when I was 22, a kind man who treated her like a queen and made her laugh again. Watching them together only intensified my anger toward my father, seeing what a real relationship looked like compared to the hollow shell of what we had been. After graduation, I landed a decent job at a marketing firm in the city where my father now lived. The irony was not lost on me that I was moving closer to the man who had spent years avoiding me. I rented a small apartment downtown and threw myself into work, quickly climbing the corporate ladder with a determination that surprised even me. It was at a charity gala that I first saw Sarah in person. She was even more beautiful than her photos suggested, with an effortless grace that drew people to her like moths to a flame. My father stood beside her, looking older and grayer than I remembered, but still carrying himself with that same